everyone's taking their pee.
Bebop boo.
And had their cigarettes.
Cigarette, I peed, and I pooed a little.
Ugh.
I hope you were inside when you did so.
And I got wet.
That's what it drops real hard.
Were y'all in the same room?
I know what I'm about, son.
Yellow shower, baby.
Jeff, when it comes from you, it's so weird.
Yeah. And I believe the term is golden.
Well,
it's golden out in the sunlight. It's not quite sunlight out there right now.
It's
And
not
actually,
the sunlight, it ain't worth doing.
it like depends on how dehydrated you are. It could be an orange shower, could be a brown shower.
Oh my God. How fucking
Yeah, that's-
dehydrated.
Consult a doctor.
Yeah.
A fizzy amber shower.
You can tell it's going to be something weird by the way you stuttered before you said it. Sorry. It's because you were trying to speak around the middle image that you were seeing.
It's a Mountain Dew shower without the Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
It tickled your innards a little too hard.
It tickles your ears.
I miss those Mountain Dew cans.
With what? With the hillbilly on it?
The hillbilly that said it'll tickle your innards. They brought those back for a little while.
Yeah, they did. They're fun.
They also started. It was Coca-Cola in the green cans that made it seem like it was better for you. They shipped it out like it was organic with like real sugar, and it was. It was also twice the amount of sugar as a regular Coca-Cola.
Did it have real coca leaves in it?
I don't know if it had real coca leaves, but I know a regular Coke has about between 30 and 40 grams of sugar per serving. And
Did it have real cocaine in it?
Those organic Coca-Colas in the green cans so that you could be, not drinking science sugar, had like 72 grams of sugar per serving in it.
I better choke on a cola nut drinking this shit.
They were good, though.
Well, science sugar. Never mind.
Bacteria poop. It's the future.
Okay, Jamie Lee, thanks.
No, science sugar. It's bacteria poop.
Or it's corn.
You have completely.
High fructose corn syrup is corn sugar, and then the other one, the artificial sugar, is basically bacteria poop.
I'd rather
Saccharin.
drink bacteria poop.
Yeah. People put this in their coffee?
Mm-hmm.
No, I put my coffee into it.
I just don't want to start my day with a Dookie Colada. Gross.
No, there's a lot of people that do. It's just with civet dookie.
No, it's aspartame. That's bacteria poop. That's in everything I drink.
Aspartame.
No, it's aspartame.
Is that aspartame?
Part-time ass.
Yeah.
Part-time ass is not a thing.
That's what
It's all ass
used to
all
be.
the time.
Anyway,
Booty, rocking everywhere. Okay, I'll stop.
So we climb out of our booth, our recording booth, after our very successful diss track.
All right. Yeah.
Watch those downloads roll in, and our credits pile up,
Okay.
and my
yes.
bounty go sky high.
People are confused when the track says featuring Zazie Beats, but you never hear anything. Except you just see me.
Featuring Zazie Beats, video only.
Mhm.
Well, I think the future doesn't have audio only tracks. Like it's.
That's probably true. Just plays directly in your mind. It makes listening to music very dangerous while you're piloting ships.
If you could just like put it directly in your mind, it's like you're imagining the video. Though it would be like
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
maybe
Just,
as much as I wish like the future worked this way. I doubt this is the case, but whatever.
mind's eye software.
Cool.
That would be very cool.
All right, so yeah, in the hour after the combat with the brain collector, your heroism kind of gets around the first class area and shortly thereafter everywhere else. Thanks to a live leak from the Puzzbutt blog that seemed to have snagged footage somehow.
And I'll actually forward some of my footage to him too.
Okay, well, yeah. And of course, yeah, then exclusive combat cam footage. So, you guys get a little bit more popular. You got a few more like invites roll in to some private engagements. We'll come back to that in a minute, but let's cut to your drinks with Puzzbutts. Valgorth.
What am I doing?
You were getting drinks with the goblin journalist.
Oh, I know his name. It's Puzzbutt.
Puzzbutt.
Said it like 9 times in a row.
I still had to write it down.
All right.
Frakes' rap wiped every bit of information.
It was mind destroying. It was that hot. Like,
I spit fire.
No.
let's spit on fire.
I spit on a campfire.
I can't wait to try and find a beat to put behind that.
Oh my gosh.
That's gonna be great.
Get some auto tune.
Might just be me going a boom, bop, bop,
Perfect.
We should all contribute like a part of a beat. Like, I'll do the scratches, you do the
Ooh, crowdsourced beatboxing.
Yes.
That's the name of the album.
Jeff can do like the window rattling bass parts.
Woo. Boom, chicka, boom, boom, boom.
Oh shit! Is corn in the building? Yeah, let's go. Let me go get my free drinks from Puzzbutt.
All right. You arrive at Puzzbutt's at an agreed upon location in one of the lower areas of the hotel. Everything is expensive on the hotel, but you see that things get less expensive the lower you go.
Oh no! Did he limbo me?
In one of the
bilge section.
in one of the the lower decks, Puzzbutt has invited you to. You take the big elevators that shoot you down where you can see across the huge lobby of all the other see-through elevators, go down, and you expect to get out on the lobby floor, but then it just sinks into the floor in front of you, and you begin seeing almost nothing as floor after floor just flashes by you.
Oh, gotta have to get out and get into a smaller elevator and keep going down. He's just out in the dinghy with a fucking liquor bottle and a brown bag. I bought the drinks. Oh, thanks, Puzzbutt.
Finally, you find yourself on at least 15 floors lower than the main lobby. And when you step out, you can see that there are a lot of crew here. This seems to be an area where they set aside almost exclusively for crew activities, like whenever they're not on duty. So when a guest shows up, you see a few raised eyebrows, but you head to the agreed upon location. And it's basically a bar called Bar 53. And whenever you enter, you can see a lot of the ship's crew just hanging out, having drinks, and you see Puzzbutt like in one of the booths, like waving frantically towards you.
Oh God, we're friends now.
When you sit down, he calls a waitress over and says, Get my friend whatever he wants.
I just leave it higher end. Anything.
She looks at your badge and she nods. Of course. And shortly thereafter, a bottle of fine wine is delivered, and your thumbprint bills it to the account of Alexander Nevermind. Fuzzbot immediately pops it open and begins pouring himself a glass as well. He says, "Oh man, I got so many hits from your videos."
I let him pour that glass, and then I just drank out the bottle.
Okay. I've been thinking about what you said. I can do whatever you like. Do you have anything in particular?
Well, you've got cameras fucking everywhere, right?
He looks a little abashed and says, "Yeah."
Yeah. No, it's fine. Don't be ashamed. What's your thing? You're good at it.
Look, he's like, he gestures you for to lower your voice. He's like, "It's not something I'm really supposed to talk about."
Oh. Well, could you talk about, have you seen any more of me?
You?
My species.
Oh, right. He begins, pulls up his tablets and begins pouring over like some of the data. He begins putting in a few parameters, like, and you see the stuff he has is just real slick, like stuff this low rent goblin could never really afford. He's like, "Yeah, got a few of you guys. Wait, were you in the engine room last night?"
Not that I recall.
He brings up some footage and basically like angles it away from everyone in the bar, but enough to where you can see, and he hits play and you see an image of yourself basically just running out of nowhere and then running towards like the engine room and then disappearing.
Is it me?
It is definitely you. It's wearing you the creature that looks like you is definitely wearing the same armor that you have, the new stuff that you got from Alexander. The formal wear on top of it is pretty badly torn. But it's like just a clip, maybe 2 seconds of existence for this you.
The joys of paradox. Okay, forget you saw that. Tell me more about this Kreider guy.
Kreider?
The one I had an altercation with yesterday. Kind of need to know his whereabouts.
Yeah, the diplomat.
Quote unquote.
Strange guy. He's all over the place, at least in Presleskinar territory, though he comes here pretty frequently. He begins cycling through some things. He's like, "Yeah, he was doing aid work about a month or so ago in some system," and you immediately don't even have to ask. You know exactly where he was a couple months ago. It's like,
go ahead. That's fine.
Before that, he kind of went off the map for a while, maybe 6 months. He's like, there's a lot of rumors about him dying, but they all have different dates. He shows you like he brings up a bunch of files. He's like, apparently a lot of people have it out for this guy and they want to build their name off his death.
I just want him dead.
I don't get it. He's just some sort of, I don't know, government nobody.
If you dig in deeper, you'll find out he's a little bit bigger than a nobody.
No.
He tried to blow us up.
Well, Leskinar stuff's hard to get into. Their news media is state-run, real dense, all state religion. Everything is state in their territory. And you'll never see a non-human on the air. That's for damn sure.
Well, so let's see. I'm trying to get from him what would be nice for us, I think, is if for me anyway, if the Kreider guy has like a routine.
It says, kinda. He begins bringing up his files. I have his room marked off, of course.
That's something we don't already know, right?
Yeah, that is something you don't already know.
Yeah. Screenshot.
the deck he's on is probably it's one below yours, Still pretty ritzy.
Mm.
But he's got an enormous retinue of stuff. He gives you like an eyebrow waggle. Stuff.
No. Stuff that would be worth money.
No, stuff
Robots.
that shoots at you when he says to.
Oh, so only 10%.
They're big on robots in Presleskinar territory. At least the rich people are.
Well, that's good information to have. So we got that. And we're is there anything we could use this guy for the other plan? We've still got that kind of set, huh?
What, Joey Coco and all that?
Party?
Yes, please ask him.
Ask him what?
If he can help us with the Joe Coco thing. If he can get us more information about where he's at
Yeah.
and tracking, because he can track.
Hmm.
I mean, just like he was able to track us going after the creatures on our floor, he can track where the guy's at when he leaves the room.
Yeah, see if he's there currently, or where he is in relation to his room currently, so that Marcus, Zazzy Beats, and Geist can go break in.
Yeah. Well, then I'll tap them in on my headset so they can hear the conversation with me and Puzzbutt, and then ask the questions they want for what's the thing's name?
Joey Coco?
J Coco.
Joey Coco. Joey Coco. It's
Joey
my
Coco.
dog.
I like calling him Chocolate Joey.
Let me write that down.
All right.
Just promise him exclusive rights to actually show the film of what we're wanting to do.
He nods kind of dismissive. He's like, yeah, rights. He doesn't seem to care much about all that, but he says, yeah, Coco, he's not in the room, left earlier. He begins looking through his files. Yeah, here he is doing an interview. He's big deal this year, special guest, guaranteed winner, so the grapevine says.
Does the grapevine tell you who's ask him if the grapevine tells him who's going to be presenting his award.
All right, I'm just going to assume the question is filtered through you. How about that?
Yeah, please.
All right. He says,
No, go through every step of the role.
No, we're not. Husband says, well, that's hard to tell. Got to get in with the staff. I could probably get the information by tomorrow.
Useful goblin.
Mm-hmm.
He says, keep all this under your hat. Don't tell anybody that we talk. I'm trying to make sure my career lasts the trip.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to get bumped off.
You more of like a TMZ kind of journalist?
Yes, he's exactly the kind of TMZ kind of journalist.
So maybe instead of a payment, what he would like would be first-person point of view footage of our exploits here on this ship.
Shit, man, that'd be great.
Yeah. I say 3 or 4 more bottles of this wine, and I'll give you access to my optics for things to come.
Oh, man, that fucking rules.
Yeah, I fucking rule.
You know what else rules? This diss track from your friend I heard earlier. He's playing it loudly. This shit is fire.
You want me to read it again?
No, it's
Please, Jeff, start the beat. What was the wow? My eardrums wiggled.
So while Joey Coco is doing his interview, do we want to go break into his room?
Should be a long one. They're really stroking this guy off.
Oh, it's one of those interviews.
Yeah, big magazine. Oh, so great. Look, they pay their reporters.
Yeah. All right, Puzz. Anything else?
Buzzbud says, again, make sure you keep the. He points to his eyes, like, and then like trying to gesture to you to not talk about his invisible security pods.
What invisible security pods?
Right.
Eh?
I'm not technically supposed to be using them.
Yeah. You know, loopholes, man. I'm all about it.
Right. You got to watch out for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
He glugs down the dregs of your wine bottle and says, "It's been great talking to you. My comm's always open."
I'll put him in my pager.
Listening to the strain that Terrence is having to put on his voice for this, I think we should bring him onto the crew.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, then he can be the cat, the robot, Buzzbutt.
Yeah. Okay, so are we going to go break into Chocolate Joey's room now?
Yes, come along.
Marcus, go back to the room.
Right. I was just about to say I got a lot of PR work to do for us.
And some post. Run that shit through auto tune.
No, don't. You ain't gonna tell me that.
Essex, are you wanting to come with us? Or meet us there, actually.
The more there causes more issues.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Perhaps I should adjust my skin to be different.
Probably not a bad idea.
All right. What are you looking like?
I would like to see if I can procure a porter get up and portray myself as an elf, a regular elf. Who's,
sure.
Or housekeeping.
Yeah.
We got housekeeping here.
Housekeeping.
Oh yeah, they have housekeeping. Most of it's done by robots, except for on the floors that you are on, where it is done by hand, like it should be, because rich people really want to see other people do their stuff for them.
False. Rich people don't want to see anybody doing stuff for them. They just want it to miraculously be done.
They just want it to be done.
and just want to know that there's people doing it.
Actually, then I would like. Can the therm suits can't change shape?
No, they cannot. They're just modular in the fact that you can basically wear anything over the top of them.
I tell you what, come back and I'll let you borrow my whole skin.
Okay.
All right.
We'll rush back. I will disguise myself as one of the help in case I get caught, which I should not, but
all right.
I'll put on something a little less sparkly.
Okay. Yeah. What I see that from the image that you posted on our what do you call it? What is this thing called? Zoom. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you've been dressing pretty ostentatiously since you got here. You're dialing it back.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
I was going to proceed onward if you didn't have anything to add.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. After you guys get back to the room, Geist is given the hollow. What's it?
Hollow skin.
The hollow skin. Sorry.
And that can change my outfit to look like.
Yeah, technically, technically, it can change your look completely. But I always feel like it's better to use something else physical. So, the skin that you got actually change your cybernetic thing will change your actual look. You use the hollow skin just kind of to change the appearance of the clothes.
Cool. So, if Zazie would want to be my lookout, I can go in under the guise of housekeeping and poke around.
Sure.
Right.
Okay, let's go.
You guys make your way down a level or 3 to one of the nicer suites. Like I said, almost the entire executive / VIP areas have been rented out by the numerous rock stars and producers that have been here for the award show. And you see a lot of them like wandering the halls. Some of them are day drinking. Some of them are just on their way to whatever. Some of them are just milling about. You see one fellow. He looks like he's writing a piece of music on the wall using a bit of his own blood from his finger. He's like, "Yeah, I think this is gonna work, man." As you walk by,
Avoid him.
I will utilize all of my stealth to appear like what the staff would appear,
Gotcha.
Meek and not trying to catch attention at all.
Gotcha. Eventually you get to Joey Coco's room. Joey Coco's room is shut when you get there, as most are. What are you doing?
What kind of lock is it? Is it electronic or is it...
All the locks here are electronic.
Okay. Then I assume I would need to pick that lock.
All right.
Computers?
I believe so, yes.
And I will try to use my elite saboteur to make it just look like I'm in. I knock on the door, housekeeping.
Okay.
And when just like any other hotel, I knock on the door, say housekeeping, and try to get in.
Okay.
With a 18.
All right, 18. You begin basically trying to reprogram the door locks on the outside as you knock on the door saying housekeeping, but you find that you're having trouble with the technical part. However, the knock itself makes the door open, and you see a couple of Yosoki like sitting at the door. They're scantily clad. They're wearing silks. There's another a couple of other species, all female, lounging around the room. One says, "Hey, did you bring the wine?"
Oh, no, I am not room service. I am housekeeping.
Oh, about the bathroom. Yeah. Are both you here to deal with that? You're probably going to need 2 people.
I am a supervisor. I'm here to supervise.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I am new, and she is making sure that I do my job appropriately.
The door, they step out of the way, and you see a room that is not trashed, but definitely lived in over the last couple of days. There's a lot of empties everywhere. There's a lot of remainers of various supposedly libido increasing foods on various trays around the very large bed that this room has. It has a whole kind of a musky, boozy party atmosphere here, despite the fact that most of the people in here, about 7 of them, counting the 2 that greeted you at the door, are unconscious.
I smell sex and candy.
Yes, you do.
Boom. Episode title.
The suite itself, not as large as yours, but still pretty big, presents ample opportunities for exploration. The 2 that let you in point you towards the bathroom that they indicated, and then go back to what they were doing. One of them looks to be like chopping up a small pile of powder on a reflective surface, and the other one like hops on and just veggies out on a very big cushion in front of some local media.
I will go to the bathroom.
Oh my gosh. You are greeted with a horrific sight. There is so much biological matter in here. It's difficult to tell what is what. Some of it might be blood. A lot of it is food. The whole place smells like both a brewery and a tannery.
What were we looking for again?
Joey Coco's like whoever's presenting for him, his itinerary, any information that he might have about what he's doing here. A schedule.
Okay, so while you're in the bathroom, I'll just start chatting up somebody.
All right.
And see what type of information I can get from them while having vapid conversation.
You find the chitinous form of a Sheeran that at first looked like she was asleep, but whenever you come close, her bug-like features turn toward you and says, "Oh, hey, what's up?"
Hey,
I'm real sorry about the mess. I feel like it's my fault. I wanted to have the power hour, and everyone said it was a bad idea. But sometimes I feel you just got to go for it, right?
well, yeah, of course. At this kind of things, bad ideas are good ideas, right?
Right.
While she's doing this, I will activate my cloaking field.
Okay.
And start searching for electronics.
Before you leave the bathroom, you do see that there's a button on the wall that says auto clean.
I will hit it.
Okay.
Nice.
As you begin moving around, give me a perception check to search.
Do you want me to roll stealth?
Yeah, give me a stealth too.
I mean, it's probably not that 36.
Yeah, okay.
Including if anybody starts to look towards me, I'll stand still for 6 seconds.
Hey, you move through the room of drunken floozies undetected.
And my perception is 28.
You find that there is a small locked, basically area in the suite that is is clearly listed as basically just like an office. Everything else here is pretty open floor plan, but this one is clearly demarcated for like important work or privacy.
Will the any key work in this lock?
I don't know. Let's see.
It's a physical key.
I know. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Give it whatever role it needs.
Oh, sorry. I thought I lost you.
No, I was taking a sip of Greyhound.
Salty dog with no salt.
Yeah, no, I'm out of kosher salt. I don't want to use table salt.
It's not the same.
It is not.
Okay, so this will reduce my engineering DC by 10.
All right.
21.
21. You begin working with the lock, and your any key begins to do its magic, and finally it snaps open with a minute click.
I will stealthily slip into the room.
Here you find where Joey Coco keeps some important gear, at least to him. It looks like he's kind of like a how do I put this? He's a pack rat. There's a lot of extra luggage in here. There's a lot of extra touristy little doodads and things. It looks like since he's gotten here, and it's only been 2 days, he's managed to buy up so many souvenirs. It's ridiculous. Like he would, like a person, say, with far too much family and far too much money that wants to get a souvenir for everybody. That you see multiple copies of various things from various gift shops around the ship.
Gotcha. Now,
but you also see a console that clearly he has been working at. You see stubbed out smokes and a half-empty bottle of whiskey.
All right. Weepskeep, what's your diplomacy for like gather information?
3.
Ooh.
I'm more of an intimidate kind of person.
Give me information.
Maybe I can
shake.
Maybe I can do some aggressive dancing to assert my dominance.
Oh, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it weird. You're gonna change the vibe. Got it.
While she's making it weird, I will search the console and see if there's any if his itinerary is anywhere on there.
All right, you get down to business. Give me a computer check.
30. Natural
30.
19.
Oh wow, that's good. That's a good check. His defenses are laughably easy to get through for you, and you find his entire itinerary totally available to you, as well as like a bunch of communiques with his various lawyer. He apparently is aware that Alexander Nevermind sent an entourage, but he never actually looked into who they were. He just knows that Alexander isn't here, which he says is unfortunate. He thought he would be able to, get him really good, locked up even.
Copy,
His lawyer concludes that no one's being locked up. This is a civil suit.
Stick my little thumb drive in there. That is actually on my necro hand. I pull my thumb off and stick no, it's my necklace. That's right. My actual thumb was my thumb drive.
Okay.
And I rolled a 31 to intimidate. I threaten to dance at them again if they don't tell me anything that they know.
The formerly drunk, now incredibly sober at your aggressive dancing group of various specied females is very pliable to what you have to ask, like what information you want from them. What information do you want from them?
I want to know. I just want to know who knows his itinerary and who knows who could possibly be presenting at these things, because I want a chance to present and I want to know who I need to dance aggressively at to get their slot.
She's like, well, you look a lot like this person that dropped a track a few hours ago. Man, she's amazing. She shows the video of your diss track and says, I bet she could probably get on the stage pretty easily if you showed if this video gets in front of some faces at the award show planners.
And who are those people? Where do I find them?
Oh, she says, oh yeah, I got an appointment with one of the producers tonight. She gives you a sardonic look. Easy work, if you know what I mean. I could probably float your name and work toward him.
Do that.
Sounds like a plan.
She says, hey, whatever, sister, we're all trying to make it here.
And then I apologize for coming at them so strongly.
No. One of the the two Yosoki's like, no, I like that energy. Like we're not getting a whole lot of energy out of Joey. Let me tell you.
Exclusive information.
His eyes are much bigger than his penis.
That's some prize puzz butt information right there. Over the comms, you hear, I've got it. Time for extraction.
I asked just out of curiosity if anybody's got any pics that they want to lend our way.
They
Maybe
all
we
pull
can
out
use
devices and say, give me your code.
Yeah, go ahead and airdrop
Oh my
those
God.
to
You
me.
get some of the most horrifying sexual imagery that you've ever seen amongst biologicals.
Now we've got some backup blackmail if need be.
We are just going to destroy this entire man's career. Good.
All right.
I will drop my cloaking field and, well, I will come out of the room, close it back stealthily, 25, go back to the bathroom as if I was in there cleaning it.
All right. The cleaning cycle has ended maybe about 2 minutes before you got there. And when you open the door, everything is pristine and shining. There's hardly even a lingering odor. Everything is glorious, shining, white, sanitized.
Drop my cloaking field and come out. Oh, dear me. That was a challenge.
Oh, you're good, says one of the gals, and slips you a 20 credit tip. She just like basically just slides it across her device, and you hear an alert on your HUD that is 20 credits added to account.
I'm adding that.
All right.
And I will say, oh, thank you very much. But normally I'm supposed to turn these down because they only want the best on this ship. Unfortunately.
Oh, we get it, honey. It's fine. Go on.
I am broke.
We're all busy here.
I can tell. Godspeed to you, you women of quality and character. Boss, perhaps, if you want to check over my work, run through the checklist. Or if you trust me, we can just go.
I'll take your word for it. I've got plans for the evening.
All right.
Get moving.
All right. So you guys head back to your suite. By this time, Valgorth has arrived back from his rendezvous with Puzzbot, and that leaves you guys with the rest of it.
A little wine drunk.
A little wine drunk, yeah. Leaves you guys the rest of the evening to get ready for, if you intend to go, your dinner at the captain's table.
I think that's a don't miss opportunity.
All right.
I will give Essex back his
hollow skin.
Hollow skin. And I will become Geist again.
All right. So next week we'll pick up at the captain's table, and perhaps many twists and turns from there. Toker, do the thing.
Oh, hold on. I had something saved just for this. I forgot what it was. Have you ever eaten bread? Bread rises because of fermentation by yeast. And carbon dioxide is the byproduct of yeast metabolism. Then you bake the bread and kill the yeast. So not only are you eating yeast poop, you're eating their dead bodies. Take that, vegans. Bread's full of the bodies of tiny microbes.
Life feeds on life.
Life finds a way to crush you out.
Anyhow, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody.